Thank you.
All right, hold on. I'm starting to watch party now. Don't touch it. I'll share it later.
Check. Welcome and thank you for your attendance at this monumentous occasion at Riverside High School. Our hope is that the ceremony will be a day that all present will remember for a lifetime. This is a dignified ceremony, so we must request that you give respect to our graduates and their families by making sure that all students' names are heard and celebrated equally. Please refrain from outbursts during the presentation of diplomas. At the end of the diploma presentation, we will congratulate and celebrate our seniors together. Before we begin, I would like to recognize our staff for the hard work they put in this past couple of weeks. This is the first class of Riverside High School that has graduated in the football stadium, and with just over a little week to make plans, our staff has come together to make sure our students have a proper graduation ceremony. Please give our staff a round of applause. At this time, Mr. Andrew Brownfield will take the podium.
Class of 2020, we finally made it. After 13 years of hard work, long nights studying, stressing over tests, and trying to keep a passing grade, we finally made it to graduation. We faced some of our biggest challenges this year, both in the classroom and in the world around us. We've seen changes in the way we learn in school. I remember when we used to read books on paper instead of through a screen. We've gone from learning how to count with blocks to knowing complex algebra off the top of our heads. And in the past few months, we've gone from learning in the classroom with our peers to learning at home online. Yeah, some of the changes we face aren't necessarily for the better. As a matter of fact, we face some events that seem to want to drive us apart. We've seen our world come to a complete standstill over some of the smallest organisms on the planet. We've encountered divisive issues that have been swept under the rug for nearly 60 years. We've seen our nation mourning tragedies occurring in small towns like the one we live in that make our parents afraid to send us out of the house. We've lost classmates and friends along the way. We've been through a lot together, and I want to congratulate the class of 2020 for being one of the bravest and most adaptive classes in Riverside High School's history. We've experienced changes that we wouldn't have even thought of a decade ago, and yet we've been able to maintain our composure and keep fighting in spite of that. Our strength through times of crisis will be a foundation of a better future and a beacon of hope for all that we encounter along the way. As we complete our education here and move on to the next chapter of our lives, I wish for you to be, no, I challenge you to be the change that the world needs right now. With that bit of rambling out of the way, today we'd like to recognize the people and welcome them who made this all possible. Firstly, we would like to welcome the Riverside faculty, staff, and administration. Thank you for keeping us on track and in line and working tirelessly for us to help us reach our goals. We welcome our families and friends. Thank you all for being the support system that we need to get through this journey. We would also like to welcome our guests from the Martin County Schools Central Office, the Martin County Board of Education, our Martin County Commissioners, the Riverside High School Advisory Board, and the Riverside High School Sports Club. Thank you for joining us today for this special occasion, and thank you for the work that you do in our community and our school. Before I relinquish the podium, can we get one last round of applause for everyone, students, staff, family, and friends. Without all of us, none of us would be here. Thank you.
Latin honors designations are based on specific weighted academic grade point averages. There there are 3 categories: summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and cum laude. Today we recognize our seniors who have achieved these distinctions. Students with the distinction of summa cum laude have attained a minimum 4.25 GPA. Each senior who has earned this distinction is noted in your program. Will those students please stand? Please join me in congratulating these students. Students with the distinction of magna cum laude have attained a minimum 4.0 GPA. Each senior who has earned this distinction is noted in your program. Will those students please stand? Students with the distinction of cum laude have attained a minimum 3.75 GPA. Each senior who has earned this distinction is noted in your program. Will those students please stand? Honor graduates have a 3.7 weighted GPA and no course failures during 4 years of high school, including final senior grades. Each senior who has earned this distinction is noted in your program. Will those students please stand? The criteria for a North Carolina Scholar are a 3.5 unweighted cumulative GPA and meeting or exceeding the North Carolina graduation requirements for students attending a 4-year college or university. Each senior who has earned this distinction is noted in your program. Will those students please stand? You may be seated.
At this time, we will recognize our President's Award for Educational Excellence. The criteria for this award are a 3.5 unweighted cumulative GPA and meeting or exceeding North Carolina graduation requirements for students attending a 4-year college. Students must also make a qualifying score on the SAT or ACT. Each senior who has earned this distinction is noted in your program. Will those students please stand? Give them a round of applause. The National Career Readiness Certificate is a portable record of an employee's work skills. All job seekers may earn the certification by taking the Work Keys test, a nationally recognized skills assessment developed by ACT, which measures the test taker's abilities in workplace documents, applied math, and graphic literacy. People can earn career readiness certifications in one of 4 levels: bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. Each senior who has earned a career readiness certificate is noted in your program and is wearing a silver and gold double honor cord. Students wearing this cord, please stand. You may be seated. Students eligible for National Honor Society are inducted in their junior year. They must exhibit strong leadership, good character, and dedicated service to the school and community. A 3.5 weighted GPA is required. National Honor Society members are wearing a blue and white cord and are noted in your program. Students, please stand. Thank you. You may be seated.
Future members of the military. Several of our seniors have committed to serving our country in one of the 5 branches of the United States military. We would like to recognize these patriots by having them to stand. Thank you. You may be seated. It is my honor and privilege to announce the salutatorian for the 2019-2020 school year. Ms. Joanna Gray Thomas, the daughter of Victor and Jennifer Thomas. Jo Gray has excelled academically and extracurricularly. During her time at RHS, she has been an active member of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes Leadership Team, HOSA, the Beta Club, in which she served as president, the National Honor Society, the volleyball team, and the softball team. She has participated in all of these activities while still taking rigorous classes here on campus and at Martin Community College. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pride that I present to you Riverside's 2020 salutatorian, Joanna Gray Thomas.
Well, class of 2020, we finally made it. Some of us never thought we'd get here, and being here makes today even more special than we could have ever imagined. Words cannot describe how happy I am to be celebrating this day with my class. These past few months of uncertainty have been emotional and seemingly unfair, but I believe that this time has taught us 2 important lessons: how to adapt and how to appreciate our time. Although it has been difficult, my class has learned to adapt to the circumstances, and I believe this quality will make everyone here even more successful in the future. The other lesson we've learned is how we should never take our time for granted. We cannot change what has happened in the past few months, but we can take what we've learned to the future and live each day as though it were our last. The class of 2020 is overwhelmingly bright, and I would have never thought that I would be the one up here giving a speech. There are so many talented people behind me. Some of my classmates would blow you away with how well they can draw, and others with how well they can play an instrument or sing. Sports happen to be what I love the most. Playing volleyball and softball at Riverside has given me some of the best memories I could ask for. I'm so grateful for the athletic program here and all of my coaches who have taught me so much. I'm especially grateful for Bob and Elizabeth Lilly, who have led me to love sports as much as I do today. In addition to my coaches, I would not be where I am today without all the teachers I've had the past few years. Although many of them made us do hours of study island, which I promise none of us will miss, I know that it was because they truly cared about how much we learned and our future success. I'm also extremely thankful for the support system that I've had throughout my life. There was never a game, induction ceremony, banquet, or senior night where there wasn't someone present supporting me. Growing up, my grandma would always check over my homework and teach me anything that I didn't know. I could always count on watching Cartoon Network and eating bagel bites at their house after school. My granddad would hit me ground balls in the yard just as hard as he was hitting them to my older brother, which was very scary, but taught me how to use a glove really fast. My papa is the first person I remember catching me in the yard when I wanted to be a pitcher, which was about 10 years ago. We are also usually the only ones to laugh at each other's jokes. We still don't know why. My Nana has always been my #1 fan and has always made sure that I didn't leave her house hungry. Davis Wynn has been my best friend since my sophomore year, and I can't thank him enough for the smile that he constantly puts on my face. I owe my competitiveness to my older brother, Trey. Thank you for giving me someone to outdo in just about everything. Also, thank you for taking me to school every day your senior year when I was a freshman. No matter how many times I thought I was going to be late, I somehow always walked into Mr. Woody's room just before the bell rang. And I can't say all that I wish I could about my parents. I thank God every night for the 2 most hard-working, generous, supportive parents I could ask for. My dad has spent countless hours in the yard with me, throwing me batting practice, hitting ground balls, catching me, or anything else I asked. And my mom is my best friend. She has been so strong through everything she's gone through and continues to be a light to everyone who knows her. Finally, I'm the most thankful for Jesus Christ, who forgives me on a daily basis. No matter how much love and support I receive from my family and friends, nothing will compare to the love that He has for each of us. His love for mankind has inspired my pursuit of nursing, as I want to love others the way that He has called me to. Class of 2020, it's been a great 13 years with you. I will never forget the many laughs and memories we've shared. A few of my personal favorites are when Miss York broke Brendan's library book in the 7th grade out of frustration. And then there was the time when Miss Grimes forgot to cover the projector on the bad scene from Schindler's List. And one of the best ones was when Cody Bland's Coke exploded all over the foods classroom just before our exam. I thought Mr. Barber was going to kill us. But I have a feeling today will be my favorite memory of us. Looking back on these years together, celebrating everything that we've accomplished, and finally being able to say that we did it. I know that you will all do amazing things in the future. You all have so much potential, and there is no doubt that you will receive everything you work for. I'm forever thankful to be a part of perhaps the most unique class at Riverside High School. Thank you.
I have the supreme honor and privilege of introducing our valedictorian for the class of 2020, Miss Caroline Penny Knox, the daughter of Kevin and Crystal Knox. Caroline has distinguished herself both academically and extracurricularly. Throughout her years with us, she has been a cheerleader, a golf team member, SGA treasurer, HOSA vice president, Interact Club president, National Honor Society secretary, and chief marshal, all while working at Fitness Unlimited and taking rigorous courses both on campus and at Martin Community College. As many of you may be aware, Martin County requires 26 course credits for graduation. Caroline has amassed 42. That's right, 42, all while working, volunteering, and participating in all of the above-mentioned extracurricular activities. I think that deserves a special round of applause. She will attend ECU as an honors college student, majoring in psychology and minoring in disability studies on a pre-med track. Her career goal is to become a psychiatrist who works with individuals with special needs and with mental illness here in her home county. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pride that I present to you Riverside's 2020 valedictorian, Caroline Penny Knox.
Maya Angelou once said, "You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated." In fact, it may be necessary to encounter the defeat so you know who you are, what you can rise from, how you can still come out of it. Riverside High School's class of 2020 has encountered many defeats throughout this school year, and for some, throughout their lives. While these defeats have shaken us, we have learned from them and they have made us stronger. Perhaps the most impactful defeat that we as a class have encountered is the loss of our classmate, Juan Zapata. Though we will not overcome the loss of our friend, we will carry his memory in our hearts forever. Despite our many struggles, we have also gained valuable life lessons that our teachers, coaches, counselors, family members, and friends have taught us. I know that I am extremely thankful for these life lessons and the endless support and love that I have received from Riverside High School's faculty, my community, and my family. I am grateful to have been taught by many amazing teachers that have inspired and supported me during my time at Riverside High School. I am immensely thankful to Ms. Ward for opening up my eyes to the medical field and for being such a great mentor. I'm also thankful to more teachers than I can count for going above and beyond for me and so many others. Thank you for listening, inspiring, tutoring, writing recommendations, proofreading papers, and for just not giving up on us. I can honestly say the teachers at Riverside High School are the best of the best and have made a lasting impact on me. I am also extremely grateful for the many family members that have supported me and encouraged me throughout my years at Janesville and Riverside. I would not be here today if not for the many rides to and from school that my grandparents have provided me. Along with those car rides came many conversations about the importance of my education and encouragement to make the best of every opportunity that I received, plus snacks. Through watching my parents over the years in their jobs and in life, I have learned the value of kindness in serving my community. My mom has taught me to treat everyone with kindness, but also how to get stuff done. She is also the strongest person I know and my best friend. I'm so glad that I've had her to lean on throughout my life. Many of you knew my dad, the DMV man, and I'm sure most of you can testify to the fact that if he wasn't trying to make you smile, he was trying to help you out. The impact of his life and now his absence brings to mind a quote from Nelson Mandela. What counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived, it is what difference we have made to the lives of others that will determine the significance of the life we lead. As for my best friends, gym family, and the friends that became family, thank you for always listening even if you didn't want to, and for making me laugh even when I didn't want to. I'm extremely proud to say that I'm a member of Riverside High School's class of 2020 because I believe that we have gracefully handled the many situations that this year has thrown at us. I feel that this is a great testament to the character and integrity that each of us will carry with us into our various pursuits after high school. Along with our character and integrity, we will carry the knowledge and insight that we have learned throughout our 4 years at Riverside High School onto our next journey. I hope that each and every one of my classmates will remember that they have the power within them to make a positive change in the world and that they will strive to be better and do better. Thank you.
Sorry, folks, we didn't have a chance to practice all of this.
And now the awarding of our diplomas. Tiffany Teresa Augusta. Cody Mitchell Ainge. Javadia Ramon Anthony. Michael Rashawn Armstrong. Cameron Randall Ayers. Dalton Bradley Barr. Nasir Keyshawn Amez Bassnight. Sarah Elizabeth Beach. Dervon Monte Belcher. Nayana Kishay Best. Kayam Karan Sincere Bethia. Jet Colton Black. Cody James Bland. Xavier Lamond Bland. Shauna Shakaya Brown. Andrew Dawson Brownfield. Casey Marie Bird. Jasmine Renee Carowin. Edwin Robert Castaneda Aguilar. Alexis Monet Clagan. Vontarius Ramar Cutler. Mary Lou Nicole Daniels. Makia Tanae Davenport. Michael Lane Davis. Marquez Wadir Dawson. Marcos Jean Dioka. Skyla Marie Dion. Daisy Kathleen Edmondson. Taylor Mackenzie Edmondson. Derek Barron Elam Jr. Ben Wesley Evans. Kiera Nicole Freeman. Sandra Garcia Juarez. Cody Haywood Gardner. Kayla Ann Gale. Jatiah Vessel Goddard. Janae Roylia Goddard. Monet Nicole Goldsmith. Walker Van Haddock. Rachel Marie Hardison. Christopher Thomas Harrison. Luis Hernandez Reyes. Christopher Michael Hoggard. Tydrain Jaquan Huff. Ashanti Nakwana Hyman. Asian Amani Hyman. Shania Regina James. Timothy Everett Price Jones. Dustin Cole Keel. Caroline Penny Knox. Benjamin Avery Coon. Samantha J. Langley. Madison Alyssa Lannis. Lucero Belin Leon. Donovan O'Neill Malachi Lewis. Madison Elizabeth Manning. Alasia Janae McLeod. Brendan Alexander Mobley. Tanaya Armani Moore. Juan Manuel Rosas Morales. Jennifer Navarrete. Kyle Scott Orr. Tyler Wayne Pleasance. Shania Latronia Pugh. Todd Tyrone Reddick II. Lane Austin Reeves. Brian Alfredo Reyes. Amari Tramiel Rhodes. Tajeric LaShawn Rhodes. Datavius Maurice Robertson. Malik Burnell Robertson. Major Bernard Robertson, Jr. Honesty Unique Rogers. Alexia Triana Rogers. Robert Jordan Rogers. Ashlyn Ann Rogerson. Jacoby Alexander Ross. Jashara Alexandra Ross. Austin Lang Scott. Michaela Nicole Shaw. Kanaya Shadiman Smith. Tatiana Renee Sproul. Glenn Russell Suggs. Apple May Tabamo. Ariana Noel Taylor. Joanna Gray Thomas. Tashay Danielle Thompson. Caleb Isaac Cameron Tyson. Rain Blake Van. Varela Villegas. Sarah Lynn Wall. Ashanti Jarvell Williams. Jerry Lamont Wilson, Jr. Jason Thomas Wynn.
Students, by the power vested in me by the state of North Carolina, I now declare that you are graduates of Riverside High School. You may turn your tassel. Congratulations, seniors, for your hard work. Please remain seated for the procession of our graduates and special guests until the graduates have cleared the complex. Visitors are asked to continue social distance. As you exit campus, please do not remain for group pictures or gathering proofs. Thank you for your cooperation.